rewards to get a discount on some new sneakers. You could get into running. With the time you save health and prescription delivery, you could really get into running. You could find the perfect physio and really get into running. You could even get discounted travel insurance. Let's just start with the sneakers. NIB, potentially amazing.
And it's a very good morning, almost good afternoon. It's Jeff Killick here, and a lovely afternoon here at C.ex Stadium. What a fantastic day. It's finals day in the Australian Juniors Nationals Oztag Championships. And what a cracker it's been. We've had some fantastic games here on Field 2. And I'm just about to take you through. There's obviously some extra time being played somewhere. Someone's got to drop off, so they must get a scenario. But we've got the girls' 15s coming up, the semi-final between the Stingrays from the Sutherland Shire up against the Steelers from down south. So it'll be as my co-commentator for the is Chris Caruso from the Northern Beaches. And Chris, how are you enjoying your first year here at Nationals? You've got 7 teams up here, mate. How's it been for you?
Yeah, it's been a terrific weekend for Northern Beaches. Beautiful weather. We had a bit of rain on Friday night, but I think that just helped the ground a little bit for the weekend. So 7 teams, first year. We had 2 of them make the quarters this year.
Unreal. I mean, first year to have 2 teams make a final in a new region, that's an outstanding effort. Well done.
Yeah, no, extremely proud of the boys, extremely proud of the coaches. So we'll look to grow and come back next year and always be better.
Yeah, and you'll probably be back here with 14 teams next year. So let me ask you, the 7 teams are ages, and what are they, boys, girls?
So we had under 10 girls, under 12 girls, and under 14 boys under 12 girls who made the quarters, under 14 girls, and under 14 boys that just made the quarters, under 16 girls, under 16 boys, and another under 15 girls.
And you told me off air earlier, your mate David Briolo got one on you. He's for him just now, your boys.
Yeah, so the 14 boys, they just say Riolo, but he's got some history behind him. Australian Men's Open's coach, like.
Oh, but to even come up against, so I mean, But mate, still a great effort. But that's great that you got to that level.
Oh, the boys did extremely well the whole weekend. They beat the likes of Stingrays, Orcas, came close against Tigers. Beat ACT. They're beating big areas. Like, we're only a small club, but to beat those teams and come in, a few upsets.
Mate, let's have a look at the team list here for the girls of 15s that'll be kicking off shortly. For the Stingrays, their coach Ben Tickle and Pippa Bacon, Ava Hawes in there. That's Jason, local Shire real estate agent's daughter. I believe she's just been signed with St George. Young Lisa Fiola player. Looking forward to seeing her run around in the middle there in the number 2. Lily Tickle, that's obviously the coach's daughter. Jared Tinker, Tanea Wawa, I hope I've got the correct pronunciation there for you. Kaiser Beringer. Now, she played in the New South Wales team. Bit of a standout. Keep an eye on her in the number 6. Ivy Kamali in the 7. Well, you only got to listen to that name there. Brett Kamali's daughter, one of. He's got a handful of them. Hayley Shield, Sarah Lagalo in 11. Bedwell, Sienna Bedwell. And I just had a nice chat to her dad, Scotty, who's down here always supporting the family. Shayla Field, Tess Williams, Stevie Rayner in 15, Taylor Proudlock in 16, Mia Babuto in 17, and Ivy Davidson runs out the Cronulla Stingrays. So they come into this undefeated, but they're telling me, Scotty was telling me, don't underestimate. They will be a good team, and they are a pretty strong region, as you would know, Chris. So we'll go through their team list. The coach is Maddie Hingle, and in the 1, Coco Seddon, Matilda McKelvey in 2, Taylor Reid 3, Portia Hingle 6, Ava Cooper 7, Farrah Herbert, Claudia Blunden, Zali Milthorpe, Ivy Foster 12, Tora Beath, I hope I've got the correct pronunciation, so sorry Nen and Pop if I haven't. Isabel Hancock, Jade Winston, Emily Hollingsworth, Ebony Gallagher, and Ashante Kumar, Abigail Carruthers in the 0-0. And it's great that they're mixing the numbers up, because a lot of them get to pick their own numbers. All the big double numbers are all the rage at the moment, Chris.
Yeah, it's a new thing, Junior Nationals, I don't know how many numbers you've seen, but there's a lot of 6-7s out there. Like, it is, everyone's stirring away from the 1s, the 7s, the 9s, trying to create a new number for themselves. But as you said, if on paper you're looking at Stingrays and Steelers, 2 are probably the biggest. History behind both clubs, great catchment area, a lot of talented group of players. So folks are in for a good game here.
Okay, and the music stopped, and the siren sounds. Your referee, Ryan Staggs, blows the whistle on the girls of 15 semi-final. And a quick kick return here from the Steelers. They'll play the ball there. So this is the girls of 15. Some great talent you're going to see on display here. Oh, first miss, and make it 2, and all of a sudden the Steelers run downfield, and the tag's off there. They're just up to the halfway. Quick play the ball. Very essential. It helps get that momentum. And here they go now, the Steelers. Well, I don't know if the Stingrays have just got a little bit of stage fright, because they're missing simple tags they would normally get. Referee signals 5th and last. They've made some good meters down the inside. Isolated defender. Try to go inside.
That's a try.
Tags are on from nothing. Chris, can you believe that? Even the young lady that scored it couldn't believe she got on. So have a look at the replay here and tell us it was Coco Seddon.
Well, she's the one that made the break earlier on in the game, and what the Steelers have done in this whole set was just support play. Back on the inside, supporting the whole time. They quick play the balls. I think they just caught Stingrays off guard. They weren't prepared a little bit, but tell you what, Coco, 2 great plays in that one set, so I think she's number 1. She's the number 1 to watch, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. And she made good meters down there. And there's a kick. And, everything's going pear-shaped early here for the Stingrays. So I think there's a little bit of stage fright here. We saw it in the 13s boys earlier. So the Stingrays have come in here undefeated. My apologies. I don't know how many games they've won and lost the Steelers. But all of a sudden, it's all going their way, Chris.
I think, Matthew Hingle, he's looking at that try, drop out, kick, they're getting the ball back. That's the perfect start. You cannot ask for a better start.
You cannot ask for a better start. So, we're less than 2 minutes in. All of a sudden, Steelers are one up, and they get a fresh set off the kickoff. Here they go now. Back line set. Sends a player underneath. Decides to go herself. Digs into the line. She can't find a way through there. Portia Hingle will play it. Middle field. Comes to the left side. Goes to the one, Seddon, the try scorer. She pulls up just short. Referee Staggs. He puts his hand up for fifth and last. They go down low. Oh. I thought the tags are off. Look, there's two off. One of them at least. No. Down. Staggs disagrees. Let's watch the replay because we got the benefit of watching that. They haven't. Wow. It's just bang, double barrel.
Hitting a hole hard at speed. Again, Coco setting up. Quick play the ball here. And she comes out. Speed, eyes only for the line, straight from dummy half, ball down. I'm going with the ref there. Simultaneous tag off, number 99, Ashante
Kumar. Well, that was great stuff. And, the referee's happy with that and a good call. Johnny on the spot, Ryan Staggs. All of a sudden, Steelers 2-0, and the undefeated Stingrays got all the work to do early in the first half.
Another great kickoff, great chase. Going to look to pin them down here. And I think Stingrays, all they want to do, all Ben Tickle wants them to do, is make some meters, get a kick away, and put some pressure on the Steelers.
Oh, nice ball movement, but shut down by Steelers. The dead set Steelers handing that. So, I dare say...
No, he's going to bring it back. It was a hand in there.
100%. Yeah. I was a bit worried then. I thought, don't tell me he's not bringing it back. As you can hear, the mum and dad's all here. Nice crowd here, all cheering on. And they obviously thought it was a try.
Well, I've got to give credit to the Steelers there. Play the whistle. Don't give up. Play the whistle, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Play to the whistle, and that's why the crowd were cheering almost through. Can't find a way through there. That was Bedwell. Sienna Bedwell. We saw her last year. Played very well. Like I said, got pace like a dad, Scotty.
Knock on there from the Stingrays.
An error there in attack. Bit of a coach killer there. So the Steelers to play just the other side of the halfway, and we're just 4 minutes into the first half here. The girls' semi-final. Winner goes through to the big dance, the big stage, the grand final. Sends a player underneath. Dummies, goes herself, digs into the line. Ava Cooper, she'll play it there, 10 in front of the half. This time they come the Western touchline.
Great ball movement from the Steelers early on. They're looking to spread it. They're looking to throw everything at the Stingrays. Not a lot of one-outs.
Nice, they're trying to isolate. All of a sudden, there's 3-on-1 through a missed tag. Goes itself, but
great
nice.
Tag. Number 13 there. Try-saving tag.
Yeah, Shalea Field. Well done. Shalea, I should say. Now they'll come to the right. They got numbers out here. Sorry, Chris. Here we go. They're going to see they're doing that. They go right, then switch back left. But all the defenders are there. Tries a little chip and chase. Sorry, mate. You're going to say.
I just want to say, all the pressures on the Stingrays early on in this first half. 5 minutes in, Stingrays haven't had a chance to use the ball in their half. They've been defending the whole game.
Yep, so they've got a little bit of work to do. They trail by 2 points to 0, just over 5 minutes into the first half. The undefeated Stingrays. And, as I was saying, hang on, hold the phone. Stingrays, a nice deep running there. Yeah, Scotty was telling me earlier, Scotty Bedwell, he said this is the first time since the under-9s that they've been in this position and played undefeated. Of course, they lost the grand final last year. Well, right now, they've got to think about a semi-final and really pull it together because they're just giving up cheap ball here, Chris.
Yeah, again, they haven't found a way to get out of their own half, and they're giving Steelers an easy ball, early ball in their half, and they're back on the back foot again.
So Steelers, nice, send a couple against the grain. Looked like a bit of a set move, the trial of training. And in the dummy half down, McKelvey offloads, finds it Hollingsworth. Digs back into the line. Almost tackled there by the Stingrays player. Went for the ball, and quick play the ball there. They got a player out of the defensive line for Illawarra. So they'll make their way over to that western side, and now they'll come back inside. Dummies comes back under against a grain, and this is where they try and isolate that one defender if the defensive line slides. You see it utilised a lot nowadays. Dummies, not much doing there. They're all up in their face, the red jerseys. That marker has to be a metre off being square, but they managed to get away with it. He's played the advantage. Now, that's great refereeing by Ryan Staggs. See, he played the advantage because I called it. And I thought, he's let that one go. But he didn't let it go. He was just playing the advantage in case they might have got something. But no, they didn't, so they'll get a penalty. Stingrays, exactly what they need right now. And they can't get through there through Bedwell.
And early on, like, if you're looking at the Steelers, their line speed's great. They're all up as a team, the whole line. They're getting back with the ref, then back up again. So this is the first time Stingrays have had possession in Steelers' half. So let's look if they can execute here. Ben Tickle would love to get a try on the board here.
Oh, well, he needs to, and it'll just lift the energy and the confidence. Well, there's a little netball pass. I thought it came off a red hand, but he's saying no, it was propelled forward before that. Yeah. Again, I've got to wrap this ref, mate, because I've seen a lot of marginal balls here this morning, but that one, he was all over it because it went forward before it touched the Illawarra hand.
Yeah, it left the hands going forward, touched the Illawarra's hand, but it is a forward pass there. So
a lot of refs would have gone, come off an Illawarra hand there. But to his credit, he's got it spot on here. Referee Ryan Staggs. Stag.
He's got full control of this game. He's calling things early. He's letting them play the ball. He's bringing back what needs to be brought, but he's playing the game.
Mate, he's leaving his whistle in the pocket, and we love that. Yeah, and I've noticed that across this weekend. So a credit to the ref's boss. They've probably had a team meeting and gone, let the games flow. So there's an error there up on the halfway. And we're 8 minutes into the first half. The girls' semi-final. Stingrays on the back foot. They trail by 2. They work their way down to that eastern touchline.
You can see them trying to get set here. They've got good depth in the line.
Now, they were depth all right. In fact, they were too deep, but they've come back the short side and tried to isolate that winger again.
Yeah, she was looking to pass, but they had no runners there, the Stingrays.
So the Stingrays now look like a set move here. Here they go. Switcheroo. They'll come back the other way. Run back inside. Can't find a way through there. Field. Now there comes. One off the ruck. No. Dummies. Goes herself. Nothing happening there for Wei. Now they'll come back to the left edge. Can't find a way through. Sienna Bedwell will play it there. Now, here they come to the right. Hands up. Oh, puts that one through. Did it come off a foot? It almost looked like a knock-on. They get a penalty on the last. Well, that's a coach killer and a big test here for the Steelers now, mate.
Yeah, this is probably the first full test for the Steelers. Like you said, a coach killer last. You don't want to give a penalty there. You just want to get the ball and get out. But 6 again. Stingrays need to put points on the board. We're 10 minutes into the half.
And look, they're all getting a little, it's called black line fever here because the chalk is in black. But they really need to get back into this game. That's the best thing that can happen to the Stingrays. But at the moment, they're running one out, and they really should be shifting the ball. And there's another. Almost. He's set play on goal. Runs back inside. She can't find a way through there. Tess Williams will play it. Now, dummies, left, goes herself. This is Field. Looks for a runner.
I just want to touch on number 99 and number 1 have made that many tags in these fast sets. Ashant, he's going to point to the spot here.
Staggs blows to the spot. It's 2-1. 2-1 the Stingrays. And, like you said, let's have a look at the replay. Talk us through this, Chris.
Look, on last, she's gone for a little grubber through the line, and she's just got the luck of the bounce here. It's just bounced just right up for her. She's dived on it, grounded it. Staggs has made a great call there.
And created her own luck. Created her own luck.
But Ben Tickle will be happy with that. To get a point on the board, it's now 2-1. A little bit of less breathing room for the Steelers, and now the Stingrays know they can get into this game and take it home.
Now, let's see if the energy changes. Because points normally bring energy, but let's see if it changes. Well, it has for the Steelers. Great break, puts them on the back foot and runs right through until the referee blows the whistle. That was a fantastic return there from Reed. She'll play it there.
I don't even think she knew what she was doing there. She was going left, right, and she made the meters straight up the right sideline.
Well, that was the best thing that could happen to the Steelers, just as I thought the Stingrays would get back in. I said, let's see if the energy changes, and it hasn't. All of a sudden, the Steelers have got wind of it, and they make an error. They make an error there and a let off there for the Stingrays in what should have been, a good play, a good set coming off the back of points. Oh, wow. They're putting themselves under enormous pressure here, Chris.
With less than 3.5 minutes to go in the half, if Stingrays can use this set, score, get a bit of breathing room going into the high. Little early kick. Wow.
Regathers. Points to the spot, and there's another try this time. Jade Winston. Jade Winston gets one. All of a sudden, it's 3 points to 1.
And she just copied and pasted the exact same try we had in the other half, on the other end from Stingrays. Little grubber through the line, pick up, put down, and a great try from Jade.
Yeah, as you can see there on the KO replay. And, well.
It's like we just pressed rewind.
Yeah. So, right now, 3 points to 1. You know, the Stingrays, they pulled the trigger and we thought, the coach is going to be happy going into the break at 2-1, maybe a chance to get more points. But all of a sudden, they're 3-1. They're back to where they started. They're 2 behind, but there's still 2.5 minutes remaining, the first half of the semi-final. And joining me in the commentary box, Chris Caruso from the Northern Beaches region. I'm Jeff Killigan. It's great to have your company wherever you're watching the Oztag Nationals finals action. They'll play the ball 10 metres out. This time they'll shift over to the eastern touchline. Tries to get some quick metres. Can't find a way through there. And Lugalo will play it. Now they'll come back to the right. Oh, I can see a player coming charging through at pace. She didn't even know. Oh, almost got through. She just had to back herself. If she hadn't have pulled up, and Davidson, well, geez, she could have almost gone all the way, Chris. Here they go. Keep the action happening now with the Stingrays. This is the stuff they need to be doing. They need more points into half-time. Turning, they're keeping it alive. All of a sudden, the Stingrays trying to respond. Here they go. There's numbers there. Got a backup player charging through at pace. Absolute try saver.
Number 66.
Looks at the spot and says no. I'm going to award this one. Ryan Staggs. Or watch this one on the replay, Chris.
Again, back through the middle. Number 13, the try scorer from Stingray. She comes back in, pins the ear back. Another support player. Ball down. Staggs made the right call there once again.
Wow. Was that Tess Williams? Was that the 14? I just didn't get the number there. Oh, I just saw it coming through like a freight train that came through Coffs Harbour next to my apartment at 4 a.m. this morning. It was hammering through.
And now we're back 3-2. So
actually, it wasn't a freight train, it was the XPT. All right, we're 3 points to 2. And we're almost at the halftime break. Just under a minute remaining. Steelers, 3 points to 2. All of a sudden, the Stingrays got themselves back into this game. And I'll be interested to see what the coaches might be saying time, Chris.
Well, it's just going to depend on what happens in a minute. If Steelers get away to Coco straight through the middle once again. She's pinning her ears back. Tag still on. She's got the pace. Number 2's come. Oh, ball down.
I think ball was down, 100%.
Point to the spot. And again, that's Coco.
Seddon. Coco Seddon.
That's a number 2 for her today. And she's just done the same thing she made in the first set of the exact
Let's
game.
Have a look at the replay. They didn't show the start of it, but
she found a hole, pinned her ears backed herself, ran straight through, and that's going to change what the coach is going to say at halftime. Matthew Hingle, keep doing what we're doing. Tighten up on defense, fill that hole in the middle. Ben Tickle, I think he's going to say something different. I think he's going to say we need to put pressure on the Steelers. All we've done is give them early ball in our half. We need to put pressure on them. Early kick maybe, pin their ears back.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I think the Stingrays are a bit rattled. Anyway, we're going to take a shot. We're going to be back with the second half. It's the Stingrays 15's semi-final. Don't go away.
Think of everything you could do with NIB. You could use NIB rewards to get a discount on some new sneakers. You could get into running. With the time you save with telehealth and prescription delivery, you could really get into running. You could find the perfect physio and really, really get into running. You could even get discounted travel insurance. Let's just start with the sneakers. NIB, potentially amazing.
Good afternoon. Great to have your company here from C.ex Stadium, I should say. C.ex International Stadium, Gumbaya Country. And we're live on the KO live stream. And it's the girls' 15s semi-final. Illawarra Steelers running from a left to right of your screen up against the Stingrays, and who are under the pump at 4 points to 2. And there's an error early. Chris, Steelers on the attack here. Hold the phone. Here we go. Fresh set from the kickoff. And, geez, their coach will be disappointed. We'll talk about coaches in a minute. Steelers wrap around. They try and isolate defenders. And it's just not going right for the Stingrays at the moment. At 4 points to 2, they trail. It's the second half. Oh, goes through herself. She's been one of the standouts, Seddon. Got 2 tries in the first half. Now they'll go to this eastern side. Dummies. Looks herself. Can't get through there. Crothers plays it. Comes back to the right for opportunity, but nah, good tagging there and got to play it there. So Steelers, options left and right. They'll come to this right side. Seddon, dummies, goes into a wall of defenders. Referee Stags, signals fifth and last, puts a kick through. Tags are still on, a little bit too big. And geez, what would the coaches be thinking, especially the Stingrays, Chris?
I think Ben Tickles just put his hands in his head right there. Like, he probably said at half-time, let's get the ball, complete the set, get out. And unfortunately, they just had a knock off kickoff. And Steelers weren't able to execute, but they still applied their pressure once again.
So the Steelers in front over, and I'm sorry, I don't know how many wins and losses they had coming into this, but I can tell you that the Cronulla, I should say the Stingrays, as in the Sutherland Shire, Cronulla, Heathcote, Menai and Sutherland, they came in here undefeated, and right now they need to get themselves back into this game, but they're just making too many errors like that one just there, Chris.
Yeah, another knock on, again, in their half. It's going to give Steelers another good set with good ball position. It's hot out there as well, Jeff. It's hot out there this weekend.
Mate, it is hot. 23 forecast. Like it got a little breeze off the coast from the southeast, not really benefiting anyone. Probably behind the Stingrays. Is it worth a point? I don't know. If it's worth 2, they'll be loving that. They might be able to level it up. 4 points to 2. The Steelers at the moment in command of this game. Dummies, Seddon. Oh, nice ball. Double pump. And finds a runner outside. She'll play the ball there, Foster. Now they'll come back to the right. Seddon again, been involved in everything. 2 tries. Running a mark around the middle there, isn't she, Chris?
Oh, definitely a standout today in today's game. Already 2 tries, and she's looking for a third.
Oh, Hingle back to Seddon, and gets the offload. But the tag was off, yeah. I thought it was there earlier on Portia Hingle. And, geez, I don't know. The body language from the Steelers compared to the Stingrays at the moment, Chris, what are you seeing?
Oh, the Steelers know they have Stingrays on the back foot, and they're going hard. They're running fast, and you're looking at the Stingrays, I think they're scared. They're nervous. They weren't expecting this from the Steelers, I don't think.
Mate, I saw a similar thing happen this morning in the 13s. Had the pleasure of calling the game with my good friend Joel Kane, came in with his expertise, and we saw it similar. And sometimes a big stage can cause a bit of stage fright. But right now, the Steelers, well, they're fully focused here as the Stingrays make another self-error here. Unlucky, couldn't get her hands on it.
They look confused out there, the Stingrays. Like, unfortunately, they don't know it doesn't look like they know what they're doing there. Yeah, and Stingrays, Steelers, when they get the ball, they're getting set. They've got players in the middle calling stuff, and it's night and day out there, unfortunately. But it's only 4-2, and as you know, Jeff, anything can happen.
Well, the good thing is they've actually got time on their side, even though I haven't started my clock here. But we've got a bit of an idea. We're a few minutes into the second half. It's 4-2. 4-2. The Steelers over the Stingrays. The girls' 15 semi-final. Wherever you just tuned in, I'm Jeff Killick, and joining me, Chris Caruso from the Northern Beaches. Now they'll come to the centre, the Steelers. They'll play it there. No, hold the phone. Little offload, tags off. As I said, they'll play it there. Numbers to the right here. Dummies goes left. We all thought they were going to go right. It was the 5th and last. Dummy to kick. Oh, and what about the hip to the head? Well, that was a little bit rough, unintentional. But credit to young Pippa Bacon. She got up and played the ball, and she seems all right. Just as she went down to get it, she just got hit to the head by that Steelers player.
And the line speed here for Steelers is just, again, exceptional. They're getting up.
Oh, nice ball running.
I think they got caught off there and they had to wait, but
Some good meters there from Bedwell, and she would have learnt that from her dad. Oh, there's a solid bit of contact in attack, but Staggs, well, he lets it go, calls a fifth and last. Here they go. Oh, don't get caught with the ball. You've got to get the kick go. That's not that kick, Chris. It should have been a deep one.
But I think Staggs actually caught 6 again there. He gave a wave.
I didn't see wave. I saw hand up. He might have gone sixth. Maybe he was overemphasising. I don't know. I saw it different.
But again, Steelers have ball in the half of Stingrays.
He might have been waving to you up in the box here, Chris. He's waving to us. Right now, the Steelers. Here they go on the attack. 4-2. Nice dummy. Double pumps. Straight through. Holds it up for a beautiful ball and goes over. Staggs looks to the spot and says the tag's off. Now they'll go the short side. They'll come over. Out of dummy half. One off the ruck. Signals 6 again and says, try to the Steelers. Talk us through this one, Chris.
Oh, it was just a great block shape, great hole. We're not going to get to see the replay, but here we go. Numbers on the left, dummy half, great pass, steps back inside, ball down. 5-2 now to the Stingrays that need to pull something out. They need to get the ball back into the half of the Steelers and put points on the board.
Exactly. We need some big game players to turn up right now and put on that big game play. But even that was a perfect kickoff. Look at where they've got it, and the defence is up in their face. It's been all the Steelers in the second half also. 5-2, Stingrays. They just can't seem to get out of there. They need a big game player to come up with something, not a netball pass over the top to no one. Bedwell plays it there. I'll go 1-2 off the ruck. Nice. Quick hands. Confident stuff on the line. That's where they need. Now they just need to open up, but a little bit of catch and pass without too much running there, Chris. They just needed to run onto that, didn't they? The idea was a good one. Now Williams, she got it flat and then she had to try and take off. Oh, nice cut out. But again, just couldn't get her hands on it. Unlucky for the Stingrays.
Again, another error. They're looking to spread the ball. They're looking to get something out, but they just can't seem to finish and complete.
So the Steelers now, dummies right, goes left. Yeah, signals inside and says, no, I'll go myself here. Emily Hollingsworth, she'll play it there. Laver Cooper in the dummy half. A referee Staggs is having something to say. He says there's a penalty. Oh, was that for chat?
I'm waiting for the hand signal.
No, because he kissed his hand. He put the hand on the lips. And because they told me they're going to crack down on stuff. Some things being said from the sideline on the fields. Bill Harrigan said it earlier this morning. But right now, the Steelers, beautiful cutout pass. From the eastern touchline, a little dart out of dummy half. Missed tag, and they're over again. But hang on. Referee Staggs found a penalty in this one.
She's going from around the marker. So she's taken a step right and then gone back left. So Shepherd, yeah.
In the dummy half. She let off. A let off for the Stingrays, but still 3 points. And we're probably well under 10 minutes, about halfway into the second half. The Stingrays have all the work to do, Chris.
That's another good run from the Stingrays. Hopefully they can continue this and finally get out of their half. Penalty to help them up.
Okay, so a penalty awarded, just 10 the other side, and this is what the Stingrays need. And, well, Ben Tickle, he'll have his fingers, his toes, and everything else crossed. And then right now, they just go with a catch and pass. Yeah. Players in the space, and caught the Steelers napping, exactly what the Stingrays need. Staggs plays to the spot. It's 5-3, and let's have a look at what this came from. Nothing, Chris.
Jeff, like you said, they just caught the Steelers napping, just a beautiful ball. They thought it was tag. She went... Just support running from the Stingrays. But it looked like the Steelers thought there was a tag or something. They all kind of stopped and looked at the ref.
Was that the number 4? Was that Jared Tinker? Apologies if I got the incorrect number. I was all tangled up watching that play. They go now, the Steelers.
So 5-3. Good. They just need to put the pressure on the Steelers now and try to get another one on the board.
5-3. Can the Stingrays pull a rabbit out of their hat? I mean, they get another try. It sets up for a fantastic finish, and there's the error. Now, a Steelers making the mistake of defending the scoreboard right now, going, we'll just play it to the clock, because at the moment, mate, they need to re-inject, because the Stingrays are coming home with some wind in their sail. Here they go again. Quick play the ball. And all of a sudden, they're 10 metres out. They're trying to pull the trigger on another try here. They'll come to this western touchline. Play the ball there, just inside. I'll send it to the right. Rayner offloads, make it 2-part to the wing, back inside. They're just keeping it alive. Geez, almost try time there. Here they go. Can they get another point to set up an absolute crack and finish? 5 points to 3. It'll be an amazing comeback. Tags are off. Another tight call there. Here we go. Meter out. Numbers to the left. A little bit flat for mine. Setting up for some shape. A move maybe. I don't know. Back inside. Try to isolate the defender. But Pippa Bacon can't find a way through there. Oh, wrap around play to the short side. Chris didn't pay off.
No, it didn't. They tried to hit that short side a couple times in that set, and it's an error, but it's not an error in a bad spot. Now Steelers have to try work out. And if Stingrays can try pin him down here, apply pressure, and force another error, maybe they can try again and put points on the board.
Steelers now. 10 in front of their own sticks. And, at the moment, they've got 5-3. They've got 2 in the bank. And I don't know. What's the big play? Is there an intercept? Is there something? They've just got to force an error here, Chris.
Yeah, I think first things first, Stingrays need to get the ball back. Either force an error, force a kick, and then Stingrays just need to try something, try and get a point on the board, whether it's an early kick, a kick through the line, an intercept, something.
So we've only got we're probably in the last 5 minutes here. The last few minutes remaining. That's the fifth and last. Do they go for a 50-10? Well, I would be. And she puts plenty into that one. And it goes through. And it's almost there. Oh, almost a great save, but just gone dead. So they'll get the ball back anyway because it's tapped back.
That is a fantastic kick, and that's exactly what Matthew Hingle wants right now. A good kick. I think they're going to play the dropout. She tapped it back in, but it did go dead.
Yeah, it went dead, so it's a dropout. So they still get the ball back, unless they let it go out right there, but they don't. So the Steelers on the attack. So that was the second best thing you could get if you couldn't get the 50-10, but it was a great kick from the Steelers. And I'm sorry I missed who actually tapped it through. So there's a quick settle. Nothing doing there for Crothers. Crothers will play it back. Now shoot out a dummy half. Kumar tries to go through. Now they'll come back to the right side, back to Crothers. Oh, we're all just getting a little bit of black line fever here, I think. 5-3 and only a few minutes remaining here in the second half. It's the Steelers all in front. Ball goes to no one, picked up off the ground, and absolute try-saving tag there from Rayner. No, I tell a lie. Staggs is going to give it. Now, I want to watch the replay. I'll be honest with you. On big raps on Staggs, he didn't see this side. He was blindsided. And, it's simultaneous points.
Simultaneous points, yeah.
Goes to the attacking team.
Always advantage.
Stand corrected.
Always advantage to the attacking team there. So, simultaneous, ball down. And, another great call from Staggs there. He's seen it all today.
6-3, and that ball went to ground. And you see that sometimes in the NRL, the NRLW. Balls going to ground, and then points being scored off it. Because it's hard to defend when you've got no control of it. You know what I mean? It's hard to just do a standard defensive structure when the ball bounces off the ground like that.
You don't know who's going to pick it up. You spread all over the place.
Or which way it's going.
And I think Stingrays, they need to try something here. They need to get away from what they're doing and try to do something, because there's probably only a few minutes left and they need points now.
Okay, so we're looking for a strike player here to come up with the big play. Dummies. Oh, goes herself. Holds the ball up but can't get through. Oh, she'll play it there. 5 out race. They need points. They need him now. Big play. We need it. Here they come. Left edge. Referee signals. 5th and last. Now they'll come to this right side. Tinker. Just didn't work for him there, Chris.
No, but I think they might get...
Was that an Illawarra hand? Talk me through it.
I think Illawarra, they've played at the ball on the kick, and then Stingrays have Yeah.
He's had to think about it.
Yeah,
He's
did
had to
have
think about it.
There was a lot in there. But the first touch was from Steelers, and then I think Steelers got the ball, and it wasn't offside, so Steelers regathered the ball, and that's the hooter, and Steelers are going to go away with the win 6-3.
Well, have a look at the celebrations out here. The Steelers, 15 girls, have come out and absolutely given it to the Stingrays at 6-3, and the undefeated Stingrays call it a day. So, unfortunately for them, their contest is over, and congratulations to the Steelers. They'll go through to the grand final, and that'll be played a little bit later on.
But I think that the Steelers, they played their game that whole game. They were in the face of the Stingrays. They were forcing errors. They were applying pressure. And then when given the opportunity, they were putting points on the board. So credit to the Stingrays, but I think the Steelers, they deserve the win there.
Thank you, Chris Crusoe. We'll chat to you a little bit later on, and stand by. Quick word from the sponsors, and we'll be back with James Sullivan for your next grand final. Don't go away.
Think of everything you could do